Hey guys, Drew from the Southern Nevada Paranormal Research Society here, and I know it's been a while since we posted anything, so I figured I'd take this opportunity, since it's a slow time for cases for us, and answer a few questions that you guys have emailed me. I promise the video won't be too long, and if you guys like it, and if there's questions that you may have and would like to send to us, you can either email them to me at tsnprs@yahoo.com, or you can post it on our Facebook page, which most of you already know. So we're just going to jump right into it. List questions, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So the first question comes from Rebecca in California, and Rebecca asks, what is the most important piece of equipment do we use? And I personally think this is a great question. For me, and I believe most of my team, the most important piece of equipment we use would be ourselves. When you're on an investigation, your body tells you mostly what's going on in the environment through just natural uneasy feelings, goosebumps on your arms. The reason we use other equipment, such as the EMF detector and variation of cameras and thermal devices, is to help validate the experience that we're experiencing on the investigation. The tools are mostly to give backup to our claims. So to answer your question, I believe it's us, ourselves. It's our body, I believe, is our number one tool. So thank you, Rebecca from California. And then Jake from Vancouver asked, are you ever scared? That's actually a good question too. Yeah, to say that you're not scared, especially when you first start doing this, is a rarity. I don't want to say so much as in not true, but I would say it's a rarity. People are always scared of what they don't understand, and when you first start doing this, you do it for a reason, and you don't understand it. That's the whole point that we do this, is to try to help people understand and try to help people say that they're not crazy. So yes, there are times where we are scared. And thank you, Jake. And then let's see. Oh, this is a good one right here. And this is Dave from Vegas, local boy. Says here, why do groups always investigate at night? Ghosts don't always come out during the nighttime. There has been claims of people seeing ghosts during the daytime. So why is it that groups always investigate at night? The reason that we do our investigations at night is, as you can see directly behind me here, that's a shadow, right? It's my head, you can see that. At night, while using the infrared cameras, we prevent false shadows, such as ambient light, which you can see my hand here casting a shadow upon my face. During the daytime, it's hard because you have so many light sources coming in through windows, even with blinds closed, like how I have these here. Light can still come in and cast a shadow, which can give us a false reading. And it is our goal to how should I put this? It is our goal to not put false evidence out there, because there's enough people doing that. So if we never put anything up that we cannot 100% say we don't know what this is. So if you don't know what it is and you've ruled out every variable, it's therefore not normal but paranormal. So that's why we investigate at night, is to help stop contamination. Plus the city, especially, we do a lot of investigations here in Vegas. The city's more active during the day, and you might even be picking it up right now. I got cars passing by. It's just less contamination of evidence. At night, things tend to be more quiet. You don't have as much interference, different not light sources, so it helps to investigate at night for better quality of evidence. So thank you, Dave. Next, we're going to move on to Carol, who is from California. Hi, Carol. And she asks, do you charge people? No, we work off of donations. We're, to charge people to come in who have invited us into our homes just seems wrong. But if they're happy with what they've done and, want to help us by donating, which is more than welcome. It helps us buy new equipment, better equipment. But we never outright blatantly say you're charged. If you would like to make a donation to us, that's more than fine. If you don't, that's okay too. We're here to help. So thank you, Carol. This one so much isn't a question, it's a statement, but I figured I'd throw it in here anyway. And this is Omar from Detroit, and he says, I think you guys are fake just like the TV shows. This is all a joke, and I don't know why so many people believe in it. Omar, I was once like you. I never believed in the paranormal until I had my own experience. And for a lot of people, that's the way it is. Until you have your own experience and you know that you can't explain what just happened to you, you're going to feel that way. But either way, thank you, Omar from Detroit. Just a couple more left, and then I'm going to let you guys get back to it here. Ethan from Las Vegas, another local boy, says, where do you find your equipment? Well, Ethan, we find a lot of our equipment online. There are plenty of people in the paranormal community who build equipment. We have taken to start to build some of our own, experimenting with new pieces, ideas. And this is the way that equipment gets distributed amongst groups, is somebody has an idea, tries it out, if it works, hey. But we get a lot of it online. I don't think I can answer your question any better than that, Ethan, but online. We'll just leave it at that. Thank you. And then Jesse from Colorado asks, how would I start my own group? Well, that's actually pretty easy. I started my group with just a very basic, I'm going to show you here, give me just a second, sorry, I was not prepared. Caught me slipping. A very basic camcorder. This is a Sony Handycam. It is the model DCR HC96. It is one of the models towards the end where Sony started including the night vision, which is the infrared, which is what we shoot in so you can see in complete darkness. It's a basic handheld model. There's nothing fancy about it. Point, shoot. This is what we started with, along with the digital recorder and the EMF detector. And a notepad. A lot of people don't realize how important a notepad is on investigations either. But this is what we started with, and it was just me and my wife. And now we've grown to all of our members and better equipment as you go on and do more cases and gain more experience. You find out what works, what doesn't. So basically, if you would like to start your own group, the most thing is to find people who believe as much as you believe and who have the passion the way that you have the passion. So thank you for your question. And then finally, this is Mike from New Mexico. And he says, you have a video of a shadow person passing in front of the camera and blocking the investigator. But the cameraman had no reaction. Why? I love the fact that this one came up. That's why I had to include it. This is actually the camera that I shot it on. I was the cameraman. And the person investigating in that video was my wife. She was conducting an EVP session. And I was filming it like so. Now you remember, I'm sitting in complete darkness like this. So all I could see is this tiny little screen. Well, as happens on investigations, you tend to quit looking at the screen and start looking around. That's what I was doing. I was looking around, didn't see it when it happened, but when we did evidence review, it got quite a reaction. And I think I'm going to call it on that. I hope you guys enjoyed your video. As always, we thank you for your support. We do have a couple cases in the works. Fingers crossed, hopefully they come through. You guys have a great day. Later.